Hi, I'm Mark Tullis, and this is my partner Kirsten Kuhlman. We are with Cawffee Cup Productions, and today we are at the Westridge Center in Highland Park in the gymnasium. This is where champions are made, right?
You like to think so.
Yeah. Yes, we have Chris Malazewski and Bob Bernstein, and today we are getting excited for the 2018 Champions Banquet.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a long-standing event with the Park District of Highland Park. We have many intended outcomes for the event. First and foremost, to raise some money for the Smile Grant and Aid program, but also just provide the community with a great night with some high-level athletes, get to hear their stories, and then walk away with one of our auction items.
Very nice.
So why don't we talk about what is Smile Grant and Aid?
The Smile Grant and Aid program has been around for many years now in Highland Park, and just recently came within the new foundation, which is the Parks Foundation of Highland Park. And the Smile Foundation, which stands for Scholarships Mean Investment in Learning for Everyone, and it allows hundreds...
Involvement in leisure.
Leisure.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a program that the city has set up for families in Highland Park that have to gain access, so everybody has equal access to many of the different facilities. And primarily for the Smile Foundation, it allows kids that ordinarily otherwise wouldn't be able to go to stuff like summer camp and take stuff like swim lessons at the rec center.
Great.
Excellent. That's awesome purpose. It rings true to us.
And there is a landing page on the Park District of HighlandPark.org's website for you guys to visit and donate. And there is a Smile Grant and Aid program link with a donate button. So that's good to go.
So
Yeah.
every day people could go.
Yeah.
And they should.
And they should. You should donate as often as you can.
Yeah.
Once before every meal.
That's
And
right.
incidentally, if you're signing up for Park District programming within the city, when you sign up and register for your tennis lessons or your ballet lessons, you have the option to hit that donate button right there and then, right when you sign your kids up for stuff to come to Westridge or to go to Centennial Park or use any of the Park District Foundation or Park District facilities. You have the ability to add an extra $10, $20, or even $100 or $200 to that, and it goes directly to the Park
cool.
District
Okay.
Foundation.
Okay, great.
And it
That's good to
enhances
know.
your kids' participation because more people can
Absolutely.
take
Take
part.
part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
great. And we were talking, you guys have been very successful in creating grants. Didn't we have a number we were
Yeah,
discussing?
so for the last few years, the Park District has awarded, in excess of $100,000 to local families who have to fulfill. It's not an arduous application, however, it's an application nonetheless. Families can come in to Westridge Center, get a packet from the registration office, and provide the required information, and then based on financial need, the Park District awards them a certain dollar amount to utilize towards programs and services offered by the Park District.
Excellent.
And taking that even a step further, that is generally the purpose of the Parks Foundation of Highland Park. Few people don't realize, but our tax dollars in the city of Highland Park, only 6% of our property taxes actually go to the Park District. And of that, only about 50% of the Park District budget, which covers is around 3,000 programs, 7 different facilities, and countless acres of land at the beachfront and different parks around, maintaining different parks around the city. Only about 50% of those monies are made up from our tax dollars. The remaining sum of that budget is made up through tuition or fees and things of that nature. So there's a great need in our community, and if you even take that one step further, it's estimated that about 20% of our community lives at or below the poverty line. And there's an untold amount of people that have financial or economic hardship that ordinarily wouldn't be able to come to things, at the rec center or at Westridge. And through the Smile Foundation and the Grant and Aid process, it literally has allowed hundreds of families to participate that ordinarily wouldn't be able to do so.
That's awesome. That's
So
really
it's
excellent.
community taking care of itself.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, that's nice.
We truly believe that to maintain a vibrant and a strong community, it is it is vitally important to have equal access to everybody and not just a subset of the community. And everybody should have access to not just the facilities, but also the parks and all of the various centers that we have.
Awesome, that's excellent. And part of this Champions Banquet is to raise money for that purpose, right?
The primary purpose,
Okay.
absolutely, Kirsten.
So we have the Champions Banquet flyer up, and the banquet is sponsored this year by two.
The skipper.
Okay, besides Ozzy Dean.
He didn't sponsor it.
Not
he's not,
sponsoring it,
yeah.
but we do have two lovely sponsors. The Robert Semrod Foundation and Banner Kitchen and Bath. So
Yeah, absolutely. The event is presented by those two great supporters of the Champions Banquet, as well as the Parks Foundation of Highland Park, Semrad Foundation, and Banner Kitchen and Bath. We also have a handful of other local businesses and supporters of the foundation as well that do sponsor. Highland Park Bank and Trust, Pinnacle Performance Company, and then the Health Performance Institute, which is out of Illinois Bone and Joint here in Highland Park, are also great supporters of the event. Highland Park Bank and Trust actually gives us the giveaways. So this year, everybody who attends is going to walk away with a power bank for your various devices. As we can see here, we need power, right? So Highland Park Bank and Trust was kind enough to support that, and you'll get a nice power bank when you leave the event as well.
But you know, it's vitally important. As much as we're really happy and pleased that we got great sponsorship, what's going to make the event is people coming to it.
Yeah,
And
no doubt.
the
Yep.
more people that come to it, and it's a fun event. It's a community event. You know, there's a lot of camaraderie.
There's Dennis Savard.
Dennis Savard was there last year, and
We're clicking through some pictures from what
From
year?
last
This is last
This
year's.
is last year's
Yeah.
event. And
and 2016 was the event before.
So yeah, so the 2018 Champions Banquet is the third installment. The event began in 2016. We were fortunate. Fergie Jenkins of the Chicago Cubs was our keynote guest speaker. 2017, Dennis Savard from the Chicago Blackhawks, who is a living legend, if you will, amongst hockey folks.
Indeed.
He is, and he's the nicest. I will say, but
Indeed.
Ozzy's got a lot to live up to, because between Fergie, I wasn't able to pull him off the stage when he was giving his keynote, and Savvy, Dennis Savard, just his generosity with his time, and working with the kids at the event, taking pictures, signing autographs, etc. Ozzy's got a lot to live up to, but I'm sure he'll knock it out of the park, so to speak.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, pun
was-
intended.
that's a good-
Pun
that was
intended.
really
You know,
good.
I
have a
like
few of
that.
those.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I got to tell you though, it's not necessarily just for a Sox fan though. And if you're a baseball fan and you've never seen Ozzie Guillen speak, it's really quite a
He's
treat.
enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty funny.
Extremely bubbly, extremely laughable.
Yeah.
Tells a good story, and
you'll be glad because it will be a unique moment.
It will be
Yeah.
a very
Glad
unique
you're there.
event.
Yeah,
no
very
doubt.
very rarely do you get professional athletes or celebrity status in a small room like the Highland Park Country Club. Get an opportunity to hear them speak, hear their message, hear their stories, and then get a chance to take a picture, get an autograph. Hopefully he'll wear his 2005 World Series ring so people can gawk at that, similar to
Oh,
what
that'd be
Savvy did
cool.
last
There
year.
you go.
He was
Bring the ring.
flaunting the diamonds, but
Yep.
so
Gotta do that.
it's a unique opportunity. It's a unique opportunity, and to have that happen here in Highland Park is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah. So that's May 17th at 6 p.m. and it's at the Highland Park Country Club, which is 1201 Park Avenue.
And so how do you find that page to register?
So you can go to the Park District of Highland Park.org, pdhp.org, and then that'll get you to the landing page, and then down here is the.
Oh, there.
Yep, and it'll take you right to the registration
it'll take you
link.
right to the registration page, and then
and it's
you
quite
get here.
affordable too, Kirsten.
How much are tickets, Bob?
They are $55 a piece, 40 for youth, and then how much for a table of
400.
eight?
For a
Yeah,
table of
400
eight,
for a
yeah.
table of 8. So
Which, by comparison, if you look at some of the other charitable events, it's quite a bargain considering what you're getting for it.
yeah.
And on top of it, we have some great live auction items as well.
Yeah, it's live auction this year is going to be second to none. Ozzy's actually offering his time to come back and golf with 3 others at the brand new Sunset Valley Golf Club. So that's
You
going to be
could be one of the first tees at the new golf course in Highland Park.
Yeah, with
that's
Ozzy.
exciting.
So he's going to offer his time and come back. We're going to auction that off. We have a 3-night stay at the, was it Creekside at Beaver Creek?
Correct.
We have a baseball camp with Anthony Rizzo in Rosemont. So
This has been working really hard.
So that we
I
don't
know.
exclude, we can't exclude our Cubs fans.
no, that's right. Yeah. We're on the north side. I get it.
Right.
But yeah, so it's a
Cubs
baseball.
fans are important here too.
Yeah. So a baseball camp with Anthony Rizzo in Rosemont. A child to have the opportunity to participate in the camp, and then post camp there's a private luncheon with Anthony. For the camper and a guest. It's limited to 20 people, so it's going to be really intimate. Get some autographs, get to hear Anthony's story, which is a tremendous story if you don't know it. And then we'll have some great silent auction items as well. We'll have some memorabilia, some tickets, some gift cards from local businesses. And again, all the money raised goes to Smile Grant and Aid.
Wow.
That sounds awesome. This is going to be a fun night.
Yeah.
It's a very fun
So
night.
tell everybody,
Yeah.
you know, share the link, share this video.
We'll put the links in the post to
Yeah.
make sure that everybody has the links, and then we'll make sure we sell a lot of tickets to this. This
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun.
You guys are going to be busy.
Oh, here we go. Only 1 month to go. We're on the
crunch
home
time.
stretch now.
Yeah, don't remind me, I
crunch
keep
time.
saying. But it's a really fun night, and I think everybody who has attended in years past is now looking forward to it. They're starting to ask me months in advance, you know, who's the speaker, who we got this year, and which means, you know, it's a worthwhile event, and people really look forward to it, so we're excited about it.
And really, the bottom line is it's a great event, not just for the community, but to come together as a community. It's very rare that, you know, you have the opportunity to come to a formal type of event at, you know, a nice place in town where you can raise money directly for some community involvement, and not only that, you get to see someone like Ozzy Guillen.
Yep.
Well, guys,
All right.
we're going to congratulate you in advance on all your success. It's already lined up to really knock it out.
Yeah.
So thanks for sharing with us, and thanks for sharing your time today. And anything else you want to tell people?
Well, you know, Mark and Kirsten, Park District, or the Parks Foundation of Highland Park definitely thanks Cawffee Cup Productions for
thanks.
Yeah.
bringing us in and sharing the wealth with us, if you will.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you guys there too.
Yeah,
We'll be
no,
there.
they're coming. They don't have a choice. I told so.
We'll be there. We will be there.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. And
Yeah.
again, thank you guys for all the time you've put in and the process you've gone through in educating yourself, not only about the Champions Banquet with the foundation. It's certainly going to be helpful for many years to come. So thanks again.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.